Home studios, they're like a shrine to any musician. It's a place where you can just hang out, write some fire tunes, chill out, eat your food at your desk, make it a mess, or, you know, keep it super clean, or you'll just sit there and watch a grown-ass man open Pokemon cards for hours on end on YouTube. But there is a subreddit where people post photos of their home studios and ask people for inspiration or ideas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll through it and I'm going to roast them. I'm going to be like, yo, your studio shit. Or I'm going to be like, yo, that's fucking sick. I want to record some tunes there. Starting off with a basic one. I mean, this is where we've all started. You know, this is the humble beginnings of any home studio. It's beautiful. It's everything you could ever need. You've got your KRK speakers. Obviously KRKs. Why would you want anything else? You got a nice fat monitor, not too bad. You've got a keyboard. The thing with keyboards in home studios is you've got one, I've got one, and you'll use it like twice, and it just sits there for a while. It's looking nice. It's looking fresh. It's looking clean. It's exactly what you want. Easy, like nice, just some guitars, nice guitars, little practice amps. Honestly, this guy is got himself set up to write some mediocre music, and then he'll get better. Now this person is just got stuff. There's some studios, some people you'll come across that'll just equate stuff, like musical stuff, and it's just like, you don't need any of this, you don't use half of it, it's just fucking there. And this guy clearly has got that. I mean, I like this little pedal thing he's got going on. That's a handy little thing if you've got quite a lot of pedals. I don't like the guitars under the desk. That's a bit weird. Oh yeah, there was too much stuff in this fucking room. He's one of these people that clearly likes to use analog gear, and I mean, you know, all for it. If you want to use analog gear, go ahead, but it just takes up way too much fucking space. And unless you're recording some fucking next level shit that's clearly gonna do well, then it's just fucking pointless. I'll be honest with you. I mean, it's fun to use, don't get me wrong. Yeah, this dude's got way too much stuff. You don't need all this stuff. Have you ever heard of plugins? Let me explain plugins to you. So all this that you've got here, it's just in the computer. That's all you need. I'll rank them as well. I mean, I didn't rank the first one. The first one I'll give a solid I'll give it a solid like 7 out of 10 because, like I said, humble beginnings. This one is just, for me, too much stuff. 5 out of 10. I get the vibe of the analog stuff, and that's cool and everything, but it's just too much. I'd be like so frustrated. I was like, I just want it to be, I mean, I'm saying I want it to be clean, but my room's a fucking mess, so I can't really say too much. A garage is always good to convert into a home studio. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of work to do it right, and if you don't do it right, it just kind of becomes a bit of a den that is, you don't want people to come into because they might think you're a serial killer, you know? Yeah, why has he got carpets on the ceilings? 2 amps. Dude running that stereo fucking guitar amp mode. 2 chairs. One for the ukulele, one for him. The ukulele's sitting in the nice chair, and he's probably sitting in the god-awful WWE John Cena smack him over the head chair. This is what his victims see as they're about to die, because they're just laying down looking at the ceiling. So I see what's going on here. He split the garage up into 2 parts. So he's moved all of the shit that was in the garage behind the curtain to hide it. Was like, yo, fuck that, I'll worry about that later. Just wang that over there. Don't even look at it. I know what I'll do. I'll just put a curtain up and no one will fucking see. Although I don't really see any instruments apart from the ukulele, so I don't really know what this dude's doing. All in all, I'll give that like a 3. Now this is a studio. We've all had this little setup when we were beginning. Look at that mic stand. Look at that fucking jerry-rigged mic stand. What is going on there? Is that like a fucking Hoover? What is that? I like it. So uncomfortable. You're gonna get back pain for fucking days sitting at this thing, trying to quantize the fucking drum sitting at this. You're gonna be sat like a fucking gremlin. He's just gonna be like, yeah, you gotta quantize them drums. Quantize the drums, yeah. Tip number 1 of a home studio: decent chair. And it doesn't have to be one of those fucking stupid gaming chairs, because let me tell you something, they're fucking stupid. Don't get one of those chairs. They're too expensive, they're ridiculous. Don't bother, just get a decent chair. Ergonomics over anything else, because you'll be sat at that fucking home studio desk and your back, and like I just did, you'll become a gremlin, and you'll be like home studio gremlin. That's not what you want. This is a solid 7 out of 10 humble beginning studio. I like it. Alright, now this guy's got fucking, he knows what's going on. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, I'm making this shit pop. He's got the bass traps in the corner. He's got 2 sets of monitors. I think that's an 11 rack he's got there, which is one of those like old school Kempers that like Avid used to make. All the fucking rack gear you could possibly need. All the keyboards in the world. There's some sick keyboards, to be fair. Get some sweet sounds out of them. Is the mixing desk really necessary? I don't know. I don't think so. What's he recorded? Like, how many things has he recorded at once in that little thing? Maybe he just uses it for actually mixing, you know, like when he's listening back and he can be like, and he can like set levels and pan shit and all that fucking nonsense. And it's just connected to his DAW. Then maybe. Oh, and he's got a little bit of mood lighting going on. A little bit of. You know, you gotta set the vibe. You gotta get the vibes going. Like you know, I've got my little LED strips and my fucking little ramen light. It gets the mood going. Makes you the creative juices flowing, baby. It's a pretty solid studio, to be fair. The cable management, now I can clearly see some of the cable management there is fucked. No, this is a pretty solid home studio. I like this. There's no guitars, so I mean we'll give it like a 6 because there's no guitars. Too many pianos, too many keys. This one, something about this one that I can get some vibes. Do you know what I mean? There's some vibes going on here. Like just little cozy in the living room. Doesn't have to be in a separate room. It's in the living room. You got your 2 monitors are in a fucking wild place there. That is like the craziest shit. That's not even like left and right pan. That's like front pan and behind pan. That's some crazy, like making fucking Dolby Atmos sound shit. What the fuck? Why you got one front, one behind? That's mental. Although I like the cozy vibes. That's what I'm going for. Yeah, I like the cozy vibes. I like the plant. That's cool. You got is that a gun? Is that a fucking gun? Yeah, that's a gun. It's just a gun sitting on the just a gun sitting on the sofa. I was like, I'm gonna keep my gun next to me, but while I make my lo-fi hip hop beats, just in case someone comes up on it, and I can pop them in the fucking face, baby. The juxtaposition here is crazy for that. Like I was saying, cozy vibes on one side of the room. You know, look at this nice little just keyboard poster. You know, it looks humble, classical. You got your arts on the wall. You got this weird lamp thing going on like that. You got all the, you know, it's just vibes. Printer under the desk because you know you always need a printer. And then the juxtaposition of just the fucking gun sitting on the sofa. That is wild. I give that one for that on the sofa. We're giving it like a 4. Dangerous. Okay, so now we got a drummer. There's not a lot of space, so where are you going to put the drum kit? Well, obviously you're going to put it kind of facing the wall. However, whoever's on the other side of that wall, fucking God help them, because they will be, all their shit is going to be just vibrating off the walls. It's just going to be, if there's any shelves up with stuff on the walls, it'll just be like fucking shit falling off. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be loud as ass, and you're going to be like, yo, shut the fuck up. What the fuck? Why is your drum kit against the wall? Every time he hits the kick drum, it's just going to like send a shockwave through the fucking wall. Big old speakers. Look at the size of them bad boys. That fucking huge. Little guitar. However, there is like a trilby on the guitar or a hat. He's like, well, my lady, I've come to play you the guitar, my lady, and then I'll play you the drums. Get on the other side of that wall, lady. I'll vibrate you with my drums. Now this is a bedroom studio. They're just like living the dream, making the music in their bedroom. You know, look at all this little stuff they got. They got fucking 3 mixers apparently. There's one mixer here. You've got the iPad as a mixer. Then you got another mixer there. Fuck me. And then you've got the actual like interface. You got 2 loads of speakers. Just buying shit for the sake of buying shit. Little Fender guitar over there. Nice little condenser pencil mic like that with a little AB doing some acoustic recording. I see. You know, this person's cutting their teeth. They're working it out. You know, they're working out how to make the best fucking music possible and just fucking flying with it. You know. Now this is just if IKEA did home studios. You know, like what? I mean, it looks great. Don't get me wrong. Aesthetically, super pleasing, but it just looks too corporate. You know, it's too like I'm a dentist during the day, but I do music in my spare time kind of vibe. That's what this is giving, and I'm not into it. That chair is just, whoever sits in that chair is just a dickhead. You know what I mean? That's a vibey shot. That's going right on their Instagram. Way too IKEA. I mean, it's nice. Don't get, it's clean. It's super clean, but it's so IKEA. I don't need that shit in my life. I like a bit of chaos. I give it a 6. All right, so let's check out this last one. And now this is a fucking onslaught for your eyes. You walk in here, you're like, Jesus, fuck me, what the fuck's going on in here? This is a room you could just like smoke a couple of blunts in. You're a couple of them. Jesus, fuck me, what the fuck is that? Why have you got a life-size Mars Attacks fucking what? That is crazy. Person clearly likes SpongeBob as well, so I rate him for that. I like, you got the Mr. Krabs dollar. You got the Are you ready, kids? There you got Squidward coming out of the thing. Little Krusty Krab. You got handsome Squidward painting. 2 nice guitars going on there. They look great. They look well looked after. Little orange amp. I like the fucking where the TV is mounted on the wall. That's cool. Although, how are you supposed to watch that from the bed? I don't quite understand that, unless there's a sofa on the other side of this. There is a sofa on the other side of this. That makes way more sense now. We got a little bass in the corner, a little orange amp. This is nice. This is a nice desk. Sweet fucking studio desk with the little like spaces for your outboard gear. That's nice. I like that. That's good. This is a solid little studio room. Don't get me wrong, it's a bit maximalist. It's a bit fucking crazy. That statue is fucking wild. I don't understand how you could ever wake up to that every fucking night, day, whenever. Crazy. But I like the vibe. I do like the vibe. I'll give it to you. I think this one so far it might be up there, one of my favorite ones, just because I like how fucking wild the fucking rest of the room is. This one gets like an 8.5.